Hi there and welcome to part 6 of the Amstrad Soccer Games A to Z. We're on to another licensed football game. This time it's Kenny Dalglish soccer match from Impressions, and it's quite a rare game. Not many people have heard of this. I didn't see it in the shops. It took me ages to find a flipping picture and scan of the box art there to use in the vid. Anyway, there's a rather deformed looking Kenny Dalglish there, who through the 80s and 90s was a very famous soccer player for Liverpool and manager as well, if you didn't know. Quick word from Kenny: midfield support the attack. Well, I suppose it's nice to actually bother to put him in the game he's licensing. Okay, and not looking good so far. Looks like a severe case of spectrumitis. And what's the computer doing? And they take the kick off and run it straight out for a throw-in. So already we know the AI and intelligence on this game is rubbish. Throwing there, bounces all the way across the other side of the pitch. Nice. I cutscene to the ref. Suppose that's pretty good. And watch this throwing go crazy again. Okay. Controlling the ball is really difficult. It doesn't stick to your feet. You have to direct your player and run onto the ball. Okay, you can do chip shots and stuff, which is good. God knows what the computer player was doing there. It looked like he was buzzing around the ball like a moth around a flame. But okay, let's see if we can dribble up the pitch. Or not. I think the computer's idea of what to do is just to move roughly in the direction of the goal, then hoof it. Actually, when I play this game for a bit longer afterwards, I don't remember the computer even getting near the goal to score. Right, there's the computer player buzzing around the ball like a moth around the flame. I'm trying to tackle him there, not sure what's going on. Yeah, this is dreadful. This is absolutely awful. Much like some of the other licensed games. 3 out of 10 final score for that. And look at that, the defenders are just running off down the pitch, ignoring me. Even the goalkeeper's run out. Where's the goalkeeper gone? And he scored. Oh, bad enough. Utterly awful. Right, next. Kickoff, legendary Kickoff. This was the original game. It was a bit bare bones and simple, but you'll see that shortly anyway. Although this was released in 1990, then Kickoff 2 came out sort of fairly shortly afterwards, at least on the Amstrad. I'm not sure the Kickoff history and stuff. I know Dino Dini was the guy that made Kickoff. I think it was more for the Atari ST and Amiga, and then later ported to the Amstrad Spectrum and Commodore. I'm not sure he had personally had much involvement in these conversions. Anyway, let's start a match. And already graphics not looking good, and there's a horrible sort of drone in the background, which is probably supposed to be like a crowd noise. But it's just like static, and it just remains, doesn't change at all. 1 or 2 spot effects. So at least the computer's pretty decent. I mean, he's dribbled it into the box there and taken a decent shot against my keeper. And again, like Kenny Dalglish before, the ball doesn't stick to your feet. You have to dribble it, but at least in this it's rather manageable. Once you get used to it. There's only 1 kick strength, so you hoof the ball a sort of a short distance and it sort of lofts a bit, which is a shame. It's rather basic and simple, this. The pitch is rather small, so you don't tend to get sort of lost as to whereabouts you are. Yeah, unfortunately this is pretty boring and pretty dull to me. It was reviewed rather highly at the time. I suppose there wasn't many other football games that were that good around. rest of them are like the crap you just saw, like Kenny Dalglish and the soccer you saw in part 1 and stuff, and match day and match day 2, which we'll be seen in the next or second to next part. Anyway, let's move this forward because it's a bit boring. I think when I recorded this, I think someone scores a goal. So there wasn't many of us soccer games around to judge us with of any credit, so this reviewed highly at the time, but in hindsight now it's not so good. Probably rates about a 6 out of 10, so I'll give it about a 6 out of 10 this time. And we'll be looking at the sequel next, which is much better. And right, computer scores, and that's pretty much it for Kickoff. Right, let's look at the sequel. Kickoff 2. Nice loading screen. Right, let's go through the options first of all. There's a massive range of options available. Kickoff 2. You could turn on or off aftertouch, like for swerve shots and stuff. Weather conditions, I think. Yeah, like wind and stuff. You can choose the type of pitch. I'll just selecting our controls there quickly. So the pitch, what have we got here? Normal, wet, soggy, or plastic. We'll stick with normal. Leave the wind off this time. Make sure the aftertouch is switched on. And skill level's important here. I'm going to be in international and they can be Division 4. I tell you what, either I'm rubbish at this game or this game is too hard. I mean, I can only sort of do anything decent when I'm international and the computer is like Division 4. Apparently it does action replays, I think. According to that, I haven't really read the instructions. Anyway, let's kick off. That is looking much better, this sequel. We're already in the box and we've already scored a goal. Yay! Some decent spot effects, some sound and stuff. Although he does suffer from like where the heck are you on the pitch syndrome. Could have done with you know, some like horizontal lines or something, just to sort of roughly indicate where you are, or maybe a radar like Gaza 2 had. I think that little white thing's moving across the bottom there, just put the status bar. I think that shows you where the centre of the goal is, so that does help you a little bit. Again, it's really difficult to control the ball. It doesn't stay glued to your feet. But if you hold the fire button down when you get the ball, you do like trap the ball. Then you can rotate your player, release the fire button, and it will pass the ball to the nearest player, which is pretty cool. So there's a lot. Actually, there's a fair bit to master in this game. I've tried for a few years to sort of get good at this. Unfortunately, I'm just not. Whether it's the collision detection or the controls aren't tight enough, or simply I'm just rubbish at this game, I don't really know. I want to see some other videos by you guys of Kickoff 2 to show me how it's done. That would be really cool. Or maybe I'll spend a little bit more time trying to perfect this game. See, corners are quite good there as well. You can choose how you're going to kick the ball into the box there. 8 different sort of choices, swerve and pitch and stuff. Overall though, I'll have to say this is a really good football game. I'm not going to mark it down because I'm rubbish at it. It has everything present, like free kicks and you know, you saw corners there. I believe you can do, I think there's bookings and sendings off. You can do substitutions. Penalties are present. And you do have a choice of either doing cup competitions or league. So Kickoff 2's got pretty much everything, and it's a really decent conversion from the Amiga and ST originals. think it's probably one of the better soccer games on the Amstrad. Oh yeah, see the free kick there. It was a direct free kick, it decided, so immediately put a wall of players. That was a really cool touch there. I don't think I've really shown you sort of any sort of swerve shots or after touch yet. Maybe I can do here. Look at that, there you go. That's sort of swerve. Oh, what an awesome goal! Alright, that was really good. Yeah, okay then, I'm going to give Kickoff 2, what score shall I give? Oh, there's a computer zigzagging in, showing you how you actually control the ball and dribble it. Alright, to the score, I'll give it 8 out of 10. I think that's fair. Alright, thanks for watching, see you on part 7.